This is how you build immunity, not by vaccines or washing hands all the time or wearing face masks or staying indoors all the time.
You build immunity by having your kids get their hands dirty and then run after you like some sort of possessed demons? What?
Oh, they're little muddy zombies. Oh, look at the little muddy zombies.
What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? Alright, you can talk about my hair again. I fixed it! Hooray! And in honor of being blue, I'm also... the rest of me is also blue. But I'm not blue on the inside, but I will be blue after reading this subreddit. Alright, today we're diving into r/VaxxHappened. It's been a very long time since I've gone into this one. I think like pre-pandemic. I've gone into this one. So it's about time! Alright, what have we learned over the past 9 months? A. Wash your hands. B. Wear a mask. C. Stand a little bit further away from people than you normally would. Let's see how many people have agreed that this is the right course of action. Alright, let's get started. The first ever insect vaccine is designed to protect bees from devastating diseases.
Huh, just what we need. A bunch of autistic bees.
Oh, this is so dumb. Alright, hang on. I actually have something for this. I was reading recently. Alright, here it is. Pope says autistic kids are beautiful, unique flowers to God. Well then, how about that? Can we please stop acting like autistic kids are somehow less worthy than normal kids? And autistic bees would be just as wonderful. Gosh darn it.
My 3-year-old is not vaccinated and there's currently a measles outbreak in my state. Any suggestions for precautions I could take to protect her would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Bring her to the edge of the flat earth. The air is cleaner there. Have you tried thoughts and prayers?
Build a wall around her and make the vaccinated people pay for it. Send in my thoughts and prayers.
Did you try sharing her picture on Facebook with the caption, 1 like equals 1 prayer?
I recognize that this doesn't take into account the people that can't get vaccinated, and please, everyone, get vaccinated so we can have herd immunity around the people who can't get vaccinated. But I have a feeling that if this person was open to having vaccinations, they would actually speak to their doctor rather than making a post on Facebook. Please. Vaccinate your darn kids. Okay, so it's Minecraft. Vaccinated kid. Common illnesses. Okay. A whole bunch of kids. One common illness. Boom. It doesn't take out all the kit. Oh no, I see where this is going. Okay. The unvaccinated child. Common illness. Oh no! Ah! Oh, I have hope for the kids today. That's awesome.
Me, looking at your adorable pregnancy photo shoot. Through the gap in the fence. Thinking, please don't vaccinate that baby.
How many other mamas feel me on this one?
I don't. I am very confused about your message. Why is there a gentleman peeping through your fence at your baby pregnancy photo shoot? Stop. This bothers me so much.
You know, the same thing happened to me. Finally, a doctor asked for an not an MRI, not to be confused with an MRI, and the bone disappeared. I recently found out that it is a known side effect. Of course, no one ever heard of it.
Bone in your arm disappeared because of the vaccine?
Yes! I just saw a medical explanation publication about 2 weeks ago. I think they only mentioned Hep B, but of course I cannot find it now. Grr, that stinky Google won't bring up the big Google government won't let me see the vaccination papers.
Oh my god!
Can you please elaborate? You have no bones remaining in your arm, so you have muscle, skin, blood vessels, nerves just dangling there
With no bones to support them. I'd love to see a photo of that.
I would too. I would very much like to see how the heck... Hang on. No, there is one medical case I can think of someone's bones completely disappearing from their arm. Hang on a second. Hang on. Is this what happened? Human one, if I said boneless arm, what would you think of?
Harry Potter?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
So it's that time of year. Flu jabs and sprays being pushed left, right, and center. Had a letter for Susan to have the nasal spray today after telling them to remove her off the list last year. Family or not, if you're choosing to have the flu jab, make sure you stay from me, the kids, for at least 2 weeks. Stay from us.
Why? Why?
Well, holy what? I just walked by a maskless woman and we smiled at each other. Pinch me, are we in 2019?
Larry, stop. Larry. No one. My politics teacher. Some Americans worry vaccines will have microchips to track them. Their phones. Got it right. Oh, jeez. Our landlord just parked this out front. Time to start apartment hunting. Vaccine injured, you are not alone. Please share your story. Don't do this. Oh, ooh, Lego. Lego Creator Expert Bookshop. Ooh, cool.
A Florida mother lost rights to her son due to a photo of her without a mask at a dental clinic before the Band-Aids. In order to see her son again, the judge ruled that she must receive the COVID vaccine. You know, the one that doesn't exist yet. And this is totally not made up. Florida moms, am I right? Oh. My 9-month-old unvaxxed boy is always poorly. Like always. We just get over an illness and a week later he's poorly again. Stomach bug again, 3rd time since December. Any tips? He's formula fed on probiotics and isn't eating many solids. He's not overly interested. My eldest, Vax, is never poorly ever. Broken heart. I'm so drained of work, sleepless nights because he is more often unwell than not.
I feel so badly for the parents that are going through so much strife when they're having such difficulty taking care of their kids. I feel you on this, but you've done literally an experiment in your own home where you can see that maybe there's a bit of causality and correlation in this. Please. Oh, dear.
By the time November 3rd rolls around, President Trump will have turned all of America into anti-vaxxer.
Larry, stop.
Anti-vaxxer.
What's that voice from? Oh my god, Jake, if you can pull up a clip of Little Britain where he goes,
Yes, Mommy, I love you very much. Oh, yes, Mommy, that would be wonderful. I do love you so much.
Good with people? Learn more! Alright, has your job been affected by COVID-19? We have advice, tips, and the latest vacancies.
I meant mandatory vaccination. Anyone fancy to get it? Feel free. I don't want it. Simple as that. Watch the fall of the cabal.
Has your job been affected by COVID-19? Obviously it has. You put hundreds of thousands out of work with a glorified flu.
Don't consent to poison vaccines! Oh my god! Trust me, I'm very fashionable in my picture.
Hashtag hoax. Never, ever, ever will get vaccinated, ever. No one wants your toxic vaccines. X.
When the anti-vaxxers see vacancies and think it says vaccine and get all riled up completely unnecessarily, speaks volumes. Oh, this hurts me a little bit on the inside.
Australia is sending cops to people's homes if they post pandemic truth on Facebook. See my previous post. Hashtag tyranny is real. If you love me, you'd do it. Oh yes, Mommy. I love that very much.
Larry, stop.
A smart, woke mama shared this picture of what she wrote in her child's baby book. Not much of a shock. The right-hand column is dedicated to documenting reaction. Hashtag disgusting. Vaccine reactions are rare, they say. 1 in a million, they say. Baby girl, mama decided not to vaccinate. Your health and life is way more important to me. Mommy will wait to tell you more as you get older. I love you, baby. Mommy.
I love the OP's comment. Imagine finding this as an adult. Also, reaction does not equal injury. Yes. Oh dear. 8 years ago, Rob Schneider said vaccines were against the Nuremberg laws. The anti-vaxxers have hardly moved on from this argument years later and are now just adding extra made-up stuff to it.
Retweet if you're not wearing a mask outside.
Mask is all about compliance, not science. And unhealthy, unproven, and unnecessary. It's an actual disgrace. Hashtag scandemic.
Where does this fall? Doesn't the mask mandate go against the Nuremberg Code? Nuremberg Code, Article 6, Section 3. In no case should a collective agreement of or the consent of a community leader or any other authority substitute for an individual's informed consent.
Nuremberg Code is not a law, and there's no Section 3, Article 6. There were only 10 points, and none of them say that.
Burn your masks! September 15th. Enough is enough. America has decided that masks are no longer mandatory. It stopped when we say so.
Oh God, September 15th. What's the date today? Oh, we're well past that. We're good. This didn't happen. Awesome.
I sent my daughter's doctor the list of vaccine ingredients. A couple weeks later, they emailed all of the patients saying, "We will no longer be giving vaccines. Educate." Ah, I saved the day. I'm super mom. I did it. I saved the world.
I love your fan fiction.
Does anyone have the verses in the Bible regarding vaccines? I'm filling out my religious exemption for work and I need them. Thank you.
And on this day God saith unto Moses, Moses, don't dare take a pointy thing and stick it in your arm and listen to a doctor in the year 2020, because that would be totally weird. Yes, write that down, Joseph. Yes, please.
I found it. It's under Bible 1. Section totally different didn't happen. 2 to 6.
Got my baby vaccinated. She had a double heart attack 5 days later. She died.
Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, I don't know. That's not correlate. No.
According to your post history, she died of CHD, which is when the plaque builds up in the arteries over time. According to the source below, it is a common birth defect with nearly 40,000 babies are born with it. I'm sorry for your loss, but according to your Facebook page, you made an entire page asking for prayers because you already knew of her condition. Please keep the lies to yourself.
Please don't take this tragic moment that you and your family are experiencing and try to, I don't know, are you trying to co-opt misinformation to try to, I don't know, get sympathy points on social media? I'm very confused by this, but don't do this. Ever.
Collective action against Bill Gates. We won't be vaccinated. I had to call the ambulance last night because my son was very unwell, and I was having a chat with the ambulance crew about this fake pandemic. I was so shocked at their answers. First of all, they were both wearing masks, and they were so brainwashed they actually believed that there's a virus. Either they believed it or tried to convince me. I asked them, how come no one dies from any other illness apart from COVID-19? How come no one dies of a heart attack or cancer? The guy's face was shocked and could not give me one fudging simple explanation. He just stood there like a wet lemon.
Okay, side note. Is wet lemon a common expression? That's kind of awesome. I love that.
Like a wet lemon with no answer to my question. So I continued to talk and explaining the mortality rate is I could actually see his eyes from behind the mask and I could see them both actually thinking about it. Both of his eyeballs were very thinky in that moment. I think I managed to get through to both of his eyes in their thinky moments. I think when they both go home, they are going to be doing some research themselves. I hit them with so many questions by the time they left from my house. They were so confused and shocked.
All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that was our dive back into r/VaxxHappened. This is a very silly I get very uncomfortable going through these, but thankfully, those of us who are posting here and those of us who are reacting, or I guess those of us who are reacting to them, can recognize that these are very silly comments and thoughts, and at least we can hold fast in the recognition that we are the sane people, and we will make it through this by just washing our gosh darn hands and being polite to one another and not getting in each other's faces and screaming. I want to survive this, please. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos. We'll see you in the next one, where we take it one topic at a time.
Roll that outro!
Thank you so much for hanging out and vibing. This was fun. Oh! Salty.
Join the next 1OT.
Salty. Rosie, please, I'm dead. See me. Rosie, report. Rosie.